Sino bang kailangan mag-complete ng online form na Red Cross eCIF na ngayon ay tinatawag ng DASHLABS CIF form? At paano ba mag-register sa online form na ito? Sa videong ito, yan po ang ating tatalakayin. Excited na po ba kayong umuwi ng Pilipinas just like me? Few days ago, I have flown from the United Kingdom. Ang port of origin ko po is London Heathrow and then I transited via Doha, Qatar. Ang aking arrival airport is Clark International Airport. Iniisip niyo po ba ano ang mga latest travel guidelines? Ano ba yung mga dokumento na strictly they will actually ask from you? For this video, tayo pa ay mag-focus sa isang requirement na hihingin sa inyo once you arrive in the Clark International Airport. Ano po iyon? Yun po ang tinatawag natin na ito ay dati na Red Cross eCIF. Pero ngayon po, iba lang po yung platform na gagamitin po natin na tinatawag na DASHLAB CIF. Ano ba ito? Sige po, i-explain natin yan later on sa ating video. At kung sakasakaling nais nyong malaman ng iba pang mga documents for pre-departure, aside sa didiscuss ko sa videong ito, maaari nyo pong panoorin ang isang video ko po. It's all about the arrival in Clark International Airport at lahat po ng kailangan yung dokumento ay sasabihin at isi-share ko po. For the meantime, focus po tayo ngayon sa ating Red Cross eCIF. Alamin natin sino ba ang mga kailangan mag-complete ng Red Cross eCIF. Ano po ba ang Red Cross eCIF? Ang Red Cross eCIF, ito po yung online platform wherein kukumpletuhin po dapat ang electronic case investigation form from Red Cross. Sino ba or who shall complete this Red Cross eCIF? Now, para po clarification sa lahat, last year, kung kayo po ay umuwi, lahat po ng OFW at kung sino man pong non-OFW na nais magpa-swab test sa Red Cross ay maaring mag-complete nitong Red Cross eCIF. However, ngayong pong 2021, medyo nagbago na po ang kanilang procedure. Meron pa rin pong ilang mga OFWs like me po at kayo na uuwi or let us just say ang arrival airport po ninyo ay ang Clark International Airport. Then, Red Cross eCIF po ang ating kukumpletuhin. Paano naman, Jamie? Ako ay dadating sa Cebu at ako naman ay sa NAIA. So, anong eCIF ang kailangan kong kumpletuhin? Magandang tanong po yon. Bawat airport po, usually, meron po silang different types of eCIF. Dati, majority po, it was Red Cross, pero ngayon po, so far sa Clark lang po ang nagre-Red Cross eCIF. And then, sa Cebu, they have their own MCIA na kumbaga form that you have to complete and you will get a barcode din po from them. Pero hindi po ito Red Cross. Para naman po sa inyo na darating sa NAIA terminals, kinausap ko po ang ilang mga OFWs na kakilala ko, nakakarating lang po the past few days or a couple of days. Ang sabi po nila, consistent naman po yung mga dumating like 2 weeks ago, dumating few days ago at dumating kahapon. Ang sabi po nila sa akin, ang kanilang ginamit na eCIF ay hindi na po Red Cross. So again, if you will be arriving sa Manila, or sa NAIA po, ang i-consider nyo po ay ang inyong airlines kasi ang PAL or Philippine Airlines, they have their own eCIF at meron din po silang kapartner na kumbaga swabbing test provider. Pero kung other airlines po yan, automatically po, ang mga nakausap ko po sa kanila, it's the first aid swab test or online eCIF ang kanilang kinomplete. Naku, hindi po yung i-discuss ko ngayon pero I just want you to have an idea kung anong klase po na eCIF yon. So, lahat po nitong electronic case investigation form, kung mapapansin niyo po, it serves one purpose. Pero it just so happen na ang provider lang po kasi ay iba't ibang mga kumpanya. That's why medyo, alam niyo yun, nakaka-confuse, especially if this is your first time to actually travel back to the Philippines. Ang tatandaan nyo na lang po is ganito. So just always check with your airlines, ano ba yung eCIF na gagamitin mo. Basta po sigurado, unless may changes po, pero as of now po sa Clark International Airport, Red Cross, DASHLABS.ai, eCIF po
ang ginagamit, which is what I will be showing you step by step kung paano po i-complete dito sa video natin na ito. Now, kailan ba ito kailangan i-complete? When? So, recommended at least 3 days before your flight, you should have completed this Red Cross eCIF. How? Again, through online. And then what are the steps? We'll discuss that in a little while. Pero sino? Sino bang mga kailangan magkumpleto nito? So katulad po ng sabi ko kanina, para po sa mga OFWs arriving in the Clark International Airport, lahat po kayo kailangan nyo mag-complete ng Red Cross eCIF. Ang Red Cross eCIF po natin ay walang bayad bilang overseas Filipino workers. Pero kung sakasakali po kayo ay non-OFW, kayo naman po once you complete the link from the Clark International Airport, kayo po ay i-direct doon po sa PAD-LAB na link po wherein they will ask you to either pay yung swab test fee online or kaya naman po sa airport. Meron din po silang booth doon po sa airport once you arrive po doon sa Clark. And let me remind all OFWs para maiwasan nyo rin po yung nangyari sa ibang mga OFWs na mga fellow kabayan po natin na they ended up paying for their swab test because they clicked the wrong link po online. Po natin para maiwasan natin yon. Okay? Tuturuan ko po kayo aling link ang kailangan nyong click. And at the same time po, kung tinatanong nyo, na-refund ba Jamey yung binayaran ng mga OFW? At this point in time po, wala po akong information if they were actually able to refund it. Kasi po, again, if it's a card, it really takes time po. We'll not get into details po muna nun when it comes to card para basta po, all OFWs, you don't need to pay for any swab test po given by Red Cross and DASHLABS.ai. All you simply have to do is follow the instruction of the guide that I will give you so that, makumpleto nyo po ito ng wasto at maka-generate kayo ng QR code.
Kompletuhin na po natin ang CIF form. Ang website po na inyong i-access ay ang https://c19.redcross.org.ph at mula po sa page na ito, pakipili lang po yung nasa DASHLAB-CIF form. Yan po ang ating i-complete and you will be brought to this page. Dito sa page na pong ito, atin pong pipiliin ang test. Kung makikita po ninyo, meron po tayong dalawang option. Pakipili po yung RT-PCR test or swab test. Meron po mga option dyan sa reasons. Ang inyo pong hanapin is arriving passenger. And the next one will be the patient information. So, kailangan nyo lang pong kumpletuhin ang inyong last name, first name, at middle name. So, just like most of the form po, kapag naka-color red, ibig sabihin required po ito. At kapag gray, it's optional. So, kumpletuhin na po natin. So, last name, first name, and middle name. Sa ating birthday naman po, ayan, pili na po tayo ng date natin. You can use the calendar drop-down menu. Katapos nyo i-complete ang inyong birth date, punta naman po tayo sa ating gender. And then after choosing that, ang civil status naman po. You can choose from the choices on the menu. And then yung ating nationality, automatic na po yan, Filipino. And pagkatapos po nito, ay i-complete nyo naman po ang inyong email address. Paalala lang po, sa email address na gagamitin po ninyo, siguraduhin nyo po ito po ay accurate and at the same time active. Plus, alam nyo po ang inyong password. Kasi dito po magpapadala ng QR code and at the same time ng resulta. And then after this po, please complete yung emergency contact name or emergency contact number. Napaka-importante po nito for reference, although naka-gray out po siya. And then after that, makikita nyo po yung box na nakalagay, I am a member of an indigenous group. So kung hindi naman po, just leave it blank.
Para naman sa susunod na information box, ito po yung patient vaccination record. Dito po marami tayong katanungan mula po sa ating mga subscribers at maaring ito ang inyong katanungan as well. So for the patient vaccination record, kung kayo po ay nabakunahan here in the Philippines ng COVID-19 vaccine, then kukumpletuhin niyo po ito. Kung kayo naman po ay nabakunahan katulad ko sa ibang bansa, then please leave this blank. Bakit po? Ipapakita ko sa inyo why. Meron pong limitation tong form na to when it comes to taking in information from the patient's vaccination record. Ang mostly po na nakalagay sa information is all about lang po sa Philippines. Kaya po tayo mga nabakunahan sa ibang bansa, ang kailangan po nating gawin is just leave this blank kasi pagdating po naman natin sa Clark International Airport, bibigyan po tayo ng CIF version 9. So yung CIF version 9 po ay i-allow po nila tayo na kompletuhin ito manually, meaning susulatin po natin where we could actually give the information of the foreign, kumbaga vaccination provider po natin sa ibang bansa. So ganun na lang po ang aking ginawa. I left this blank and then kinumpleto ko po dun sa CIF version 9 yung lahat ng information regarding my vaccination record. Again po, kung galing kayo kung sa Pilipinas nyo naman po inyong nakuha ang inyong vaccination, then you can actually complete this. Mga kabayan, kung nakuha nyo ang inyong vaccination for COVID-19 sa Pilipinas, pakita ko po sa inyo paano nyo kailangan kompletuhin ito. Again, only for our kabayan na nakakuha po ng vaccination dito sa Pilipinas. Nang check, ang box na nakalagay ay I have received the first dose of the SARS-CoV-2 vaccine. So makikita nyo po yun, mag-expand po yung ating page at kumbaga ilalagay nyo po yung information kung ano pong vaccination category. And then OFW po ang inyong ilagay. And then after po niyan, yung vaccine brand. So pili po kayo halimbawa Pfizer. Ano po yung date of vaccine dose? And after that, yung vaccination facility po ninyo dito sa Pilipinas. And choose nyo po itong region of vaccination. Anywhere po dito yan sa Pilipinas. At kung may adverse reaction to this vaccine or dose, pwede nyo pong lagyan ng information. Optional naman po ito, so hindi po kayo required just in case wala naman po. At kung sakasakaling na kumpleto nyo rin po ang inyong second dose, pakikumpleto rin po ang information the same way as you have completed the first dose. So kung makikita po natin, talagang pang mga kabayan lang po natin na OFW na nakakuha po ng vaccine po for COVID-19 here in the Philippines, itong part na ito. At sa ating mga taga-abroad po na hindi po nakuha ang vaccine dito sa Pilipinas ay ikukumpletuhin na lang po natin yung CIF version 9. The next information box that you have to complete now ay ang patient employment information. Dito po ilalagay natin kung ano ang inyong occupation. Yun po ang naka-red box natin. And the rest po, ang naka-gray naman po siya. So, kompletuhin nyo lang po as needed. So, nakalagay po dito, occupation. And then after this, andito po yung department in work. And then employer name, employment address, and then work industry. Sa work industry naman po, makikita po natin, meron po tayong drop down menu again at pili na lang po kayo kung alin po dito yung akma sa inyong industry. Like for me po, I'm a seafarer, so seafarer po ang aking pinili. At kung kayo naman po ay returning OFW, makikita nyo po doon sa lower box na meron po doon na kailangan yung lagyan ng check mark. Ayan po, I'm a returning OFW. Next information box na kailangan nyong i-complete ay ang patient profile photo. So, kailangan lang po ng litrato from you. So, you can get it from mobile po ang gamit ninyo. Pwede nyo po siyang kunin sa gallery ninyo or kung laptop naman po ito, pwede nyo naman pong kunin sa inyong folder. So, either upload it or drag and drop it in that portion po where it says drag and drop file here. Or, pwede rin nyo naman po kunan ng inyong sarili through the camera, whichever works for you, pwede nyo pong gawin yon. And then after that, the next information box will be the identity document. So ito na po, mag-upload po tayo ng ating ID. So pili po kayo. Pwede po kayo mamili ng ID na required po ng DASHLAB CIF form. So, from barangay ID, driver's license, and then OFW ID, or any other ID that you might have, like passport, postal ID, PRC, and then senior citizen, kung kayo po ay senior citizen, SSS UMID ID, or TIN card. So once you're done with this po, you can just simply choose, of course, and complete the number of the ID that you have actually chosen. For example po, passport. And then same thing po, and what you simply have to do is simply upload the copy of the ID that you have given. So for this example, it will be the passport. Sample lang po ito. Again, you have the option to actually, take nyo po ng picture from the camera. The next box that you have to complete is the PhilHealth ID. Marami rin po ako naririnig na questions po from our subscribers regarding this. Paano po kung wala akong PhilHealth ID? That's okay po kung makikita po ninyo sa box na ito ay may nakalagay na optional. So you don't really have to complete it if you don't have any. Pero kung meron po, lagay nyo lang po ang inyong identity document type and then PhilHealth number. And then, next one po, yung PWID, if this is again applicable, so optional po siya, click nyo lang po yung I am a person with disability, and then it will expand again yung box na ito, and you can just simply complete the details with the PWD number, and then also the copy of the ID. Kung hindi naman po, leave it blank. And then, the next one po. Meron po tayong tinatawag na current address at permanent address dito po sa eCIF. Huwag po tayong maguluhan sa OHP or 1/2 pass. Iba po yun. Dati similar sila pero iniba na po. Dito po may current address at permanent address. So ano po ba yung difference between the two? Pag sinabi po natin current address, ito po yung uuwian ninyo right after po ng inyong hotel quarantine. So, pakilagay lang po ang buong details po dito from province, city, barangay, house number or building or subdivision, ang street name din po. So, all of those are in red. And then, yung optional naman po, meron po tayong postal ID code and a postal code and at the same time, kung meron po tayong landmarks. Now, as you scroll down a bit, makikita po ninyo yung inyong permanent address, kumbaga hinihingi po yung permanent address. So, kung sakasakali lang po, if your current address is the same as the permanent address, para wag na po kayo magkompleto all over again, just click same as address, current address, and then mag-auto-populate po whatever you have included dun sa current address. Pero kung sakasakaling magkaiba naman po, then you simply have to complete it the same way as you completed the current address. Yung province po, city, barangay, house number, or building and subdivision, kasama na rin po yung street name. At optional na po ang postal code and notable nearby landmarks. So that completes po ang ating addresses. Now after this, the next box that you have to complete is the phone number. So from the phone number, you simply have to, of course, give the information kung ano po ba yung inyong binibigay na phone number. Ito po ba ay landline? Ito po ba ay home, work, or mobile? So please just choose from this type. And eto na po. After you're done with the phone number, eto na po yung ating travel details. So if you are traveling, please just click the box for I am traveling. At dito na po lalabas yung mga information needed from you regarding your traveling. Origin po, saan po yung port of exit ninyo? For example, sa akin po ay United Kingdom. Nag-exit po ako from London Heathrow. So, ang gagamitin ko po dito ay United Kingdom. Saan ang destination? Like for me, it will be, ako po ang nilagay ko, so Clark Airport, Philippines. Yan po. And then after that, yung flight vessel ko po. Ano pong nilagay ko dito? Since I do have 2 flights po, one from London Heathrow and another one from to Doha, then Doha to Clark. So, ang nilagay ko po dito yung dalawang flight vessel number. Okay lang naman po yun. Tapos may comma lang po. For example, QR010, QR931. Yan po. Ano po yung travel company? So, yung sa akin po, nilagay ko Qatar Airways. Paano po kung magkaiba? Then, ilagay nyo rin po pareho. That will be fine naman po. Wala pong problema dyan. And then, date and time of travel. So, ito po, ang gamitin nyo lang kasi isa lang naman po siya, di ba? So, just use the flight date and time of the original flight po ninyo from the port of origin. About time for you to complete the patient close contacts just in case you've had any po. It's optional, so kung wala, don't force yourself to place or input anything. So just in case you have been in contact with someone who has COVID-19, you simply have to click this box and it will give you information that you have boxes that you have to complete with information of your close contacts. And if kulang pa po ang isa, you can just simply click add. Again, if wala, then do not tick this box. Next one po, same. If you're a patient SARS-CoV-2 exposure history, kung kayo po ay nagkaroon ng COVID-19 in the past, then you simply have to complete this. So, anong klaseng exposure to? Kung exposure SARS-CoV-2 ba? Or possible transmission lang po. At kapag may kinlik po kayong isa dito, then mag-expand po ulit yung page and you just simply have to complete the information asked from you. Again, if kung sakasakaling wala, then leave it blank. The next information box will be all about your patient medical record. Ito ay kung meron lang naman po. Again, this is optional. So, meron po ba kayong nararamdaman during the time na nagko-complete kayo ng any of this feeling? May body pain ba kayo? May cancer ba po kayo? May colds, cough, fatigue, headache, fever, loss of smell or taste, anorexia, nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea. Ganun din po, kayo po ba'y nagdadalang tao? Nakaka-experience ba kayo ng shortness of breath? May sore throat po ba kayo? Or may altered mental status? So, if any of this, please just check it. If wala, please leave it blank. Same thing din po with a case, suspect case, probable case, confirmed case regarding COVID. Again, if none, leave it blank. Same thing with asymptomatic cases. Ano po yung inyong health status? Ito po ba ay mild, moderate, severe, or critical? Again, pertaining to COVID-19. Kung hindi applicable, please leave this blank. And as we are about to end, the next information box is all about the patient clinical record. So again, this is optional. If any of this four po doesn't apply to you, then please do not complete this. Then go to the next, quarantine facility. So sa ating mga OFW, you don't need to fill this because you know na ibibigay lang po sa atin ang assigned quarantine facility po natin once we reach Clark International Airport. So leave this blank. And then, ito na po, finally, we're almost done. Ito na po yung declaration and data privacy consent. So, please just read this. If you're good with this, plus the term of use, then ito po yung sa ilalim. Makikita po ninyo na you can click po yung pinaka bottom page wherein it says your name and at the same time yung date of birth. Naka-blue po ito. Kung sakasakali ang nakikita nyo ay may red box and then sinabi pa, please make sure all required fields are filled, may ibig sabihin po nito, meron po kayong nakalimutan na i-complete, balikan nyo lang po, makikita nyo po yan, kompletuhin nyo, and then you can actually see na pwede nyo nang isubmit once you scroll down again at makikita ninyo na po yung pangalan ninyo. Once you click submit po, automatically po, in just few seconds, you'll see makaka-generate na po ito ng Dashlab po na QR code. So, once you have your Dashlab QR code, screenshot nyo na po ito. At ito po ang ipapresent ninyo once kayo po ay nasa airport And at the same time, kapag kayo po ay on your day of swab test, ayun pa, sa airport din po pala, sa Pilipinas, papakita nyo lang po yan bago po kayo mabigyan ng hotel assignment. And then after that, sa mismong swab test day, ipapakita nyo rin po yan sa person na magsaswab po sa inyo. Nakumpleto na po ninyo ang inyong Dashlab CIF form. At remember po, meron po kayo marireceive na email na copy po ng inyong QR code. But at the same time po, make sure na naka-screenshot po ang inyong QR code for your own convenience kapag kayo po ay nasa airport na. Kung may questions pa po kayo regarding DASHLAB.ai CIF form, sulat nyo lang po sa ating comment box at once nabasa ko po yan, sasagutin ko po at tutulungan kayo. With that, everyone, again, I'm simply saying, stay healthy and stay safe. Have a safe flight din po. This is Jamey Iris simply saying, God bless you all and looking forward po. Kung hindi pa po kayo nakakapag-subscribe sa aking channel, I'm inviting you to please subscribe. At kung nakatulong po ang aking video sa inyo, pakiclick lang po ang like mga kabayan. And with that, everyone, see you in my next video and thank you so much for watching this channel.